What's up, everyone? Steve-O, So Your Wife Wants YouTube channel. Thanks for coming by. Digital reflection panel. Are you looking to get it? Do you have it? If so, let me know in the comments what you think about it. I'm about to let you know what I think about it. And it's not totally pretty. So, we had this thing for about 2 years. If you're not familiar, this is what it looks like. They send you a little box and you plug it in. They send you a little cable, power cord, pretty typical. All of your internet traffic gets monitored with this box. They give you $10, I think it's $10 a month. You have to save up $50 before you can redeem it, and it's $50 increments. So if you have 90 and you quit, they're giving you 50. Ask me how I know. But anyway, it could be good passive income, maybe a little bit if you just kind of can use it and forget about it. Unfortunately for us, we used it and we could not forget about it. We were having so many bugs, just terrible connection speeds, calls dropping, so much so that I bought a brand new router, like top of the line router, like hundreds of dollars. Didn't fix it. Some of the things that we were having, some of the symptoms were, first of all, if we were to get a new phone or a new computer or a tablet, so any kind of new device, we would get a call or email asking what that was. Like, what's this new thing on your internet? And tell us about it. Whose is it? Which was really annoying. I brought a new laptop home from work because I work remotely some days, and I would be on Teams and it would just bloop. Oh, you don't have internet for 2 seconds. Your Teams call is dropped. And I'm like, really? Like, on important calls. It would do it just very sporadically, very randomly. My wife brought home a new MacBook. It was running 14.5 Sonoma, and it got to where it updated, and then all of a sudden her Chrome, any website, I'm talking google.com or what was it, shopify.com, or just any website, it would say on Chrome web browser, it would say your connection is not private. It would not let you go to the internet. On Safari browser, it would say cannot connect. Something went wrong. Please try again. And it would just do it for days and days and days. She would get on her 4G on her phone. So this would be like the T-Mobile mobile network. Worked just fine. It was slow, but that's typical for hotspots. And she runs more than one business, so obviously we can't have that. And my daughter, she would be upstairs watching a movie on the little smart TV that she has, and it would say your connection is very slow. We'd run the speed test, the Google speed test, and the little dial would be like really slow. Yes, it didn't really make that noise, but And so finally, it was Father's Day. I remember this. I sat down. I was like, I'm not getting up off this kitchen table until I figure out what's wrong. Contacted my good brother-in-law, who's a computer genius, and he was kind of like, something's weird. I don't know. I was sending him screenshots and everything. So I was just reading everything, like reading every single little detail on every single page. I would go to like right-click, view source. I would just do everything I could. And one Google Maps thing on my phone, actually, or it might have been my wife's phone, it gave an error about a certificate. And I was like, okay, let's just take this one step at a time. Okay, certificate. So what does the certificate say? So I went to view certificate. I think you did it on the right click on the taskbar, or right click on one of the bars up top, address bar or something. Regardless, I expected it to say the certificate was from Google, right? Because it's Google Maps. It said it was Digital Reflection Panel was the owner of the certificate. I was like, that's different, but okay, maybe I don't know enough about internets. The inner tubes, I don't know. So I went to Shopify.com. It gave that error message I told you about. Right click, look at the certificate. it also said owner was digital reflection panel. I was like, this is something's weird here. And so it's almost like uh, it was just this. It was intercepting. It was like that's really the word I'm looking for. The digital reflection panel was kind of intercepting things. Again, I am not a computer whiz. I know enough to get into trouble, but I also know enough that there was something wrong with this one thing. So after months, after really years of intermittent problems, months of pretty solid problems, and then a few days of just constant 100% nonstop problems, I went over and I was like, this is not worth $10 if it's going to fix everything. I unplugged it, unplugged the Ethernet cable, and from that second on, everything worked perfectly. It was completely perfect and fine. Speed tests were running fast. That day after, I got on Teams calls all day. It went perfectly. My wife's laptop went straight to the internet on all the browsers. Everything was fine. I was like, are you kidding me this whole time? So digital reflection panel called and we said we're not doing it anymore. So they emailed and they called some more. I'm like, is it really worth, like, it must be worth a whole lot more than $10 a month to them. Whatever they're doing with the information, I don't know. That's just my thought. But they were not happy that we were that we had it unplugged and that we were done. They wanted us to work through the problems and everything. I'm like, there's no more problems to work through, guys. Sorry, it's $10. So we had $90. They sent us the 50. They're good at sending the money if you ask for it, whatever. But it just was not worth it. I was like, I will gladly forfeit $40 to get rid of this terrible headache. So yeah, so today they sent a little envelope to return it. They sent a checklist of everything to do. So that is about it. So could this be a good solution for somebody who has really basic stuff? Maybe you live in a small apartment. You've got like a print. Oh, that was the other thing. The printer would always go offline. Anyway, if you just have like a cell phone and a printer and like just a real basic setup, maybe so. I don't think every single person's having a problem with it, but I can guarantee you if you are having the problems that I articulated and you have one of these devices, unplug it. And don't get addicted to that $10 a month, because if you're running a business, like the $10 is a drop in the bucket, I would think, for a business. But if you can't post or you can't check your inventory or whatever else, it's just not. It was not worth it to us at all. And I'm so glad that we were getting rid of it. So that's all. Let me know what your experience is, though, because prove me wrong. I mean, tell me differently. I'd love to hear good examples or good experiences, but ours was less than that. So that's all. We'll catch you guys in the next one. Feel free to subscribe. I really do. If you like my stuff, subscribe. I got like 99% people don't subscribe, so I'm not great at asking about it. But if you do like my stuff, hit the button. And we'll catch you in the next one. See you guys.